He asked me some real simple question about this or that. So then I was back together again. These are incidents, man. But that's one lesson I learned. Didn't I tell you never to say anything that you cannot prove? That's wisdom, man. Learn that and you'll be always on the right side.
Let me say this real quick because I like justice. That we do have some food. Let me say this real quick for all of our benefit. We have some food for the women and those individuals that have health problems. I would say I would submit to you, get something to eat. Let me say this first one. It's a rare occasion. It's a very rare occasion that Almighty God give us the opportunity to listen to these words from Rashid Sahib. And I think that we should make use of this opportunity today. I'm saying this because we don't come together very often, and sometimes it might be a little painful to stay long, but it's very rewarding, and I assure you, you will not regret this moment. So I would submit to the parents, give your children something to eat, and if the sisters have guests, you know what to do. Make sure that they're comfortable, give them something to eat. For those of our elders that are here, if you want to get something to eat, do that. I do realize that we're going to say our prayers. I will bestow on us a prayer, and help me out if you can. The time for the answer prayers, what time? Rashid Sahib is regular to prayers. You should ask him. What time he said you'll answer prayer?
The one thing that you do, once you start eating, all should eat.
I see, okay. So,
you will never get the harmony with some eating and some looking.
And I was saying that because I was going to allow those of us that are here that perhaps will not have the opportunity again for whatever reason. I was going to ask Rashid Sahib some questions, but I think that, as you see, he's on a roll. And as I said, some of us might move to a different state. It's going to be another year before we have an occasion like this again. So we can break now, do this some other time, say our prayers and eat, and perhaps informally, he'll be here. Rashid Sahib, you'll be here after the program. So I submit to all of us here, especially to you, sit down and talk to him about what you can see, Sani, in terms of what he has to say and being in his company. So we can say the prayers, we can close with the prayers, or we can listen to a few more of Rashid Sahib's memoirs. If you can, if you're good for another 15 minutes or 10 minutes, we can do that. Or if you're I can see when everybody's getting restless. I see the children already start eating. So that we can do. What is the consensus here?
Make the prayer.
Okay, very good. Rashid Sahib, anything else you want to?
No. I'm all right. Either way you take it.
I want to thank, of course, on the top, Malana of the Rashid Sahib. And let me say this in closing. And I think that I'll take this time to do this time for the benefit of the member. And I will go on a limb and he can correct me because he's here. That Rashid Sahib went to Rabwa, as he indicated to you, that he was trained by Khalifatul Masih. The training that he had under Khalifatul Masih, as he well explained, gave him his certificate, and he will explain it. I will ask him to explain it to us. Certificate where he is certified as a missionary. So he would be considered the first African American missionary. The mic is that on?
Yes,
I'm sorry. Again, all right. So at this time, I just want to clear the air and let the members know that when Rashid Sahib went to Pakistan, he trained under Khalifatul Masih, and he was certified as a missionary. In fact, he came back to America as a missionary. So he was trained as a missionary. So when I use the terminology Malana Rashid Sahib, this means a teacher, one who is trained and who has been certified to do, as he said that it would take 8 years to learn and to become a Maulvi Fazl, become a Shahid. A Maulvi Fazl. Go to Maulvi Fazl school. 8 years for a degree in Arabic. In other words, and not all the missionaries are Maulvi Fazl. In fact, we have missionaries we have a number of missionaries that are not Maulvi Fazl. Meaning that they, now I think, I don't know what the criteria is now, I think they have to be Maulvi Fazl. We have some brothers here that are very familiar with that. Meaning that you learn the Arabic and you're a scholar and you can read and write the Arabic and you can interpret the Quran and so forth and so on. But it takes 8 years. Now, he said, Hazur have devised, if you're listening, a program where within a week, within a few weeks, he was able to learn the Holy Quran and so forth. And then after finishing his training with Khalifatul Masih, he was certified as a missionary. So I want to submit to you that we do have a missionary in our midst. Now the rest of it I will get into, but just keep that in mind. So as he's speaking not only as a person that had been in the company of Hazur, but he's certified as a missionary. So I want to keep that in mind.
So this, for example, back to the question of politics. For example, during the time I was there, no missionary went to the Jami'ah Bashir-Uddin, and when they finished, got any certificate of knowledge of graduation. None. They give you assignments. You go there, you finish the course, then you assign a duty. But you never give them a piece of paper. Say you're this or that. You just sign a duty, you go here, you go there, you do this and you do that. That's the way they would do it. Now when I came back, they said to the membership, Rashid went there and just wasted his time and just ran after the people doing Masih, just wasted his time. And why he wasted his time? He didn't finish his course. He never graduated. Now if he graduated, ask him to show you his certificate. And none of them had a certificate. Not only did I, none of them had it. They knew I didn't have it because we didn't give it. The Jami don't give no certificate of graduation. They give assignments, they don't give certificates. So now, when they came to me, Brother Rashid said, how do you do that? I did all that. Did you graduate? Yes. Show me your certificate. I don't have one. You don't have one? Then he starts sniggering. He didn't graduate. Now go ask the missionary in charge to ask him to show you his certificate. He don't have one. No missionary got one. Not only I, but none. But this is how you put politics together. Who looks at doing these things? They just take one answer for the whole, everybody got the same answer. So one says no, then everybody says no. No. You said no, so you don't know. We don't ask you, we ask you. So you are the guilty person. It's all politics. Sad to say, but it's so.
So I just wanted to clear the air on that. And for our youngsters that are coming out, that we might, the elders might not be here, but that record show. And I think that we are rewriting the history in America, and I think that these things will come out along with all of the other brothers and sisters in the early 40s, and some maybe even earlier than that who have signed the Bible in the early years. We have a few of them that are still living by the grace of God. So engage them, if you will.
Did you have a certificate of graduation? Move on the side. Do you have a certificate of graduation? I can see one. But I don't have it. And you know what? You can graduate. They don't have it. But what does it mean? It makes no difference. Mine made all the difference, but theirs made no difference.